Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan. Today we're going to make a carnivore treat. So anyway, I guess one of Penny's co-volunteers at the place where she volunteers at, her name is Mindy. Well, anyway, she watched, I guess, the video with the fingers, steak fingers, but she made a little comment that what about the meat cookie with upside down smiley face, whatever. So I got my little wheel spinning, and I told Penny, I could do this, right? So I told Penny what I wanted to put in there, and she's going, nah, that's not going to be good. Well, anyway, I did. Today's a little bit different than the original one I made, but we're going to make some meat cookies, and they're really, 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 really good. Carnivore or not, you're going to love them, but this is pretty carnivore, right in line with that. So without further ado, let's get to it, because you guys are really going to like these. Might as well give us a like now. Okay, so again, this is a carnivore thing, so I got some ground up pork rinds. Got it right this time. Anyway, I went through these. This is 5.5 ounces or 5.4 ounces. Really, you just need 5 ounces. I just didn't want to mess with it, so, and that's that. Here I got some cream cheese that's room temperature. Well, Subway, it's softened up enough. 2 eggs are going to go in there. I originally made it with some Jimmy Dean sausage. But then this time I had a request from my significant other carnivore partner, and that would be toss some bacon in there, which I said, yeah, we can do that. Got the 2 eggs. I got a mixing bowl, and I got some maple syrup, keto maple syrup. So, and the reason I'm using that, I was going to leave it plain, but I figured, well, if Dr. Baker can use or eat some product made with maple syrup, I'm going to try it too. So we got this, and it gives a nice little flavor, cookie flavor. So without further ado, let's get on. Okay, so you notice I got my sausage already cooked up and my bacon. You cook it like you like. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this together. Okay. Now, I cooked this earlier today, and then I popped it in the microwave for about, I don't know, a couple seconds. Just to reheat, make sure everything's nice and warm. And I'm going to put a little bit of this Birch Bender's keto maple syrup. It has no sugar in it. So I'll just put a little bit of that in here. Actually, you put more than that, but I just want enough to where you can just barely taste it. I'm trying to chunk up some of the meat, make it a little smaller, but it doesn't matter. I cooked this up, left it as it was, whatever. Then I'm going to take about a third of this stick of cream cheese. Every time I try to do this, it comes out the same. I can't never get a nice chunk out of there. Next time I think I'm going to cut it up first into thirds and then bring it to room temp. Okay, so anyway, and all this is going to do is actually help hold some of this together. The other thing I didn't tell you, I have another cheese that we're going to be topping it with, and really that's just a mind psych. It just looked like icing, but it's really not. It's Pecorino Romano cheese, and we're going to fresh grate that right up on top. You'll see as we go along. So, without further ado with this, we're ready to mix. So, like I said, all the cream cheese is really going to do is help hold this together. Okay, we're going to mix that in with the meat and this. You know, you can make this with just sausage, or you can even try just bacon. My original intent was, and I did it, and I'll tell you, we had family members over here the other day, and my one daughter, her boyfriend, he's like, meat cookie. That don't sound right or something like that. But anyway, he was ready to give me the negative vibes after he taste tested it. So I thought, well, Mr. Fat Jowls over there chomping on that cookie, what's wrong with it? Nothing. He liked it. I had another one. But anyhow, these things turned out really good. Everybody that's tried them so far has loved them. So if you make this, you might want to make a double batch. This is 8 ounces of Jimmy Dean sausage, basically a half of the tube. And I chopped up a few slices of the bacon. I was going to weigh it, and I thought, what the hell for? I'm just going to throw it in there and see what we got. I really want the sausage, but, you know, my significant other carnivore partner over here wanted to try some bacon in here. So that's what we're doing. So as you can see, I switched into a different bowl so you can mix a little better. Okay, now we're going to throw in all of our... Watch, I was getting ready to say panko, huh? No, I got it. Pork rinds that I ground up myself. This is a fresh batch. I just got this one. Came the other day in the mail. So you got to order them like that because they don't keep them in a store. You got to get them, I guess, from the company, but they go through Walmart or whatever. Who knows? Okay, so now, as you can see, it's starting to come together, but it's too dry. So what do we do, Mr. Dan? Yeah, we crack a couple of eggs. Carefully crack a couple eggs. Oh, drop. See, now I had that perfect, and I had to go drop that shell on my thumb. Okay. All right. Now we're going to mix this. Now this is what you want, like a nice moist... Oh, there we go. I'm in trouble now. My daughter's going to hear that. Then I'll never hear the end of it. But anyway, you're going to get a nice, moist, sticky little batter with this. This is all carnivore, people. I mean, anybody can eat this. Trust me. You like pork rinds? You can eat it. You like sausage? You can eat it. You like bacon? Everybody loves bacon. And you like eggs. It's all good. Notice when I first started this thoughtful recipe, thanks to Mindy, I was going to toss some butter in there. I said, oh no, we got plenty of fat in there with the pork rinds. We got the sausage in there. So when I made it with just the sausage, it was like El Perfecto. But like I said, Miss Penny, my significant other carnivore partner, wanted to have a little bit of bacon, so we got some bacon in this batch. Now see, I smell it a little bit. I'm not putting them. I was gonna just add some more maple syrup stuff in there, but okay. So now we got that done. I'll move this over here a little bit, and I've got my tray. Now that's a sill pad on there. You can, if you want, you can get a tray and mix it up. Come on, mix it up. You can put some little bit of light coat of oil in there so nothing sticks. I don't think it's going to stick anyway. There's enough stuff comes out of here where I seriously doubt it's going to stick. Anyway, so what I was doing, I was going to use a portion scoop. And I thought, well, this is easy enough. Just take a little tablespoon and plop it on the tray right there, right? Yeah, you get about depends how thick you make these. You'll get about a dozen, maybe a little more. Hopefully, the first time I made these, I got an even dozen. Okay. What I'm going to do, now you can wet your fingers, and I was going to do that, but then I used the bowl I was going to use for other things. So anyway, just make it into like a cookie shape. as you can see me doing here. Okay. Just push it down and then go around the edges, push in, push down, push in. It's a vicious cycle, vicious cycle. No, it's all good. You can make these, I got these probably about a 1/2 inch thick, maybe not. Take this one, put it together a little better. Now, if they're a little light, don't worry about that. What I mean light, like you want it bigger, you could always just add more to it, smush it in there. But for right now, we're just putting these together just like they are. As we go along, if we want them bigger, we'll just add more stuff to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me finish doing these like I showed you. I'm going to try to do the other tray and we'll be right back. Okay, I just preheated my oven up to 375. I cook these between 13 and 15 minutes. But like I said, I topped them with a little cheese and it makes it look like icing to a point, but you can go 375, 400 on the oven. It's up to you. Just keep an eye on it. I stick 375. It works pretty well. But if you want it 400, then you can knock the time down a little too. Everything's already cooked in here except for the egg, and that doesn't really matter. I know back in the day, you guys don't even remember. People used to drink raw eggs for breakfast in the morning. Especially if there was partying all night. I know a guy that used to do the raw egg and follow that with a carnation instant breakfast. That was his breakfast. But he'd be partying all day and all night. Except when he went to work. Don't ask me how he did it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's a thing in the past, so. Okay, so anyhow, let's get this here going. Just so you can spread those little flakes out. If you don't have this, you can buy it already grated up. That's two. You can do that. You can put Parmesan cheese on here, mozzarella cheese, whatever kind of cheese you want. I just did it because I thought, wow, it looked like icing. Okay, so now we're waiting for the oven to preheat. So once that's done, I'll pop the first batch in. Let me show you that tray. Finished it too. So again, I got a total of 12. There's 6 here, and you see I got the cheese on the top of this as well as that, ready to go. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, the oven is beat and ready. Sliding that in. We're set, so let it cruise. And we'll check in a few minutes and I'll show you guys what we got. Okay, as you can see, guys, these just popped out of the oven. They're still percolating a little, so I'm going to let them sit and I'm scoop them up and put them on the wire rack. Okay, so now sliding these, they're cool enough to lift and they're not stuck. They're not flimsy. They're cookies. Let these cool off a bit more and I'll give you a taste test. Dum-dum. Okay guys, there you have it. I'll meet you at the taste test table. Okay, so I hope you guys can see me here. No big deal. It's nothing but this old wood. Okay, so here we are. This is thanks again to Mindy, who gave me the inspiration to try something like this. And look, it has the consistency of a dang oatmeal cookie. So first bite. Right on the edge, has a little crisp. I got the flavor of the bacon, sausage, and a hint of the maple flavor. I'd say it's spot on, but at any rate, I figure you can eat these for breakfast, have it for a midday snack. You can eat it with your steak, but it's perfect for carnivore. I guess we can say it's like when you put that monk fruit juice in there, then it would be like a keto-vore. But anyway, guys, anybody can eat this, so I'll just say, if you like the recipe, give us a thumbs up. Share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, and if you haven't, hit the notification, hit the subscribe button, and then a notification bell pop down. That'll notify you each and every time that we come up with another video. And so now down right below the video box, you hit that. That'll give you another drop-down box. In that box, you'll find a link to Cook Your Method and Facebook page, which basically covers all the videos I've done. You'll also have a link to my daughter's artwork site page. She does pretty good stuff. And she can do stuff on request. She can do some drawing, so give it a shot. And I'll write down the complete list of ingredients here, so when you watch the video, you can follow along. So until next time, my friends, stay hungry, and when you are, come back, we will give you another delicious, delicious carnivore dish just like this. This is Mr. Dan saying stay happy, stay healthy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. We're out for now. Oh, wow. Getting too old to get up and down thing right there, boy.